Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Leone Flight Family and Chiropractic. Here we are at 3-1. Please like and subscribe to our channel, of course. Getting ready to take off from 3-1. 3-1 is always nice. It's right next to Charlie ramp and just right there. So easy schmeezy. Here we are getting up to speed, taking off. This is a particularly cool flight. I saw a bald eagle fly by underneath me though, thank goodness. And I got a new camera for the bottom of the airplane. You're going to see that view coming up next. Here's the takeoff view, the rollout from the bottom. And here we go. Of course, runway 4 here, but you get the point. Up to speed and just a beautiful view from the bottom of the airplane. You can see Springfield Capitol real good. There's the, let's see, looks like something big going on to the right there, like the terminal and all that stuff, if I had to guess. And okay, here we are making a right turn, and you can see kind of some cool things of Springfield. I think we're going past the sewage treatment plant here in a few minutes. See, those are the big circle things there. And nice day, of course. And then we're coming up on, I think you'll see, yeah, there's the track at the fairgrounds off to the right. And just a great view from the bottom of the airplane. And then our next view, getting ready to, we're back into the cockpit from the other camera. And there we are. Alright, I think we're coming in on approach, so you get to see a landing coming up. I think this is 2-2. This happens to be right when we did see the actual bald eagle, so that was wonderful. And yeah, it looks like we're getting all lined up. Yep, I can tell by the stuff on the ground there that this is 2-2. Right by the Sangamon River, you can see that, of course. And lots of cool stuff going by the window. This is the part where you start to realize that the land is pretty close when you're 1,500 feet above it or so. And here we are getting ready to turn, I think we're turning base to final right there. And of course now we're on final for 2-2, as I recall. And reaching down, put the third set of flaps in. Here we go with the flare. And piece of cake. No problem. Always turn the trim back to where it belongs. And this is a touch and go maneuver, so you can see just a quick touchdown and then fly the length of the runway before making the turn. And you see how much country we have out here in Springfield. Lots of fields, lots of great places to set her down in the event that you had to. Do an off-airport landing. Nobody wants to, but it does happen. And here we are again turning in the pattern, I believe. Getting lined up for 2-2 again. Okay, and here we are on final for 2-2, I believe. Lots of touch and goes. Can never do enough of those. Keep the skills sharp as you can. Although it's always a good idea to choose a runway that has some crosswind for takeoff and for landing, so you don't get spoiled. You notice your skills go away pretty quickly if you're not working them, which of course is true with most things. our practice. And alright, headed back to Charlie Ramp here. It's nice to be in the B hangar, nice and close. Don't have to go very far. And still in Springfield, of course. So definitely enjoying that. Alright. There we go. So we're headed back to Charlie Ramp here. And of course we're hangar B. So that's nice. Nice and close to everything. Right by the gate. In case anyone ever wants to come pay a visit. And I think the next one I'm showing the back of the airplane. People often ask, how much room is back there. And so here's the back of the airplane there. And what you'll notice is that once the seats are put forward into position, there's actually a good amount of foot room, plenty of room for 2 people back there. I've had the pleasure of sitting back there and definitely comfortable. Of course, you got your luggage and or a kid spot all the way in the back. And my flight bag, of course, you always want to have just some extra stuff, emergencies, your extra radio, that sort of thing. And I also cleaned up the panel, took all the wires and put them underneath all the, there it is, all the Apple accessories. And I think we even got that wire hit a little bit. And then this was just after washing the airplane, got it all cleaned up, looking sharp. Definitely looks retro. At first I think I wanted something newer, but then the more I flew this Cherokee C, I realized that this is a perfect airplane. Love it. Love the nostalgia of it. Still has plenty of power. And I'd like to think it doesn't have quite the bouncing capability of an Archer II. You can see we cleaned up all the wires. Everything's looking clean there. There's the Stratus. Super helpful. And looking good. Alright. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. Alright. Hey, so I wanted to add this other clip. This is me and my new friend, Joe McCrone. He flies C-130s, and just a great guy. Ended up being, works with my wife, and so that's how we got connected. He always flies, of course, military and stuff, and so all his flights there's no pleasure in it for the most part. It's work, and so to get out and get to do some just general aviation stuff was good fun. And for me, of course, I got to train with a military pilot and do some under the hood stuff and do some IFR training, and it was really an honor and a pleasure. Here's of course we're just landing there. Here's a C-130 shot you can see there, and then he was also telling me about his trainer that he flew, and there's a picture of that one. And he said that thing had like 1,500 horsepower, 2,000 horsepower, some big number. I don't remember exactly. And so here I am with the goggles on. We're getting lined up for 2-2, so got to do some of that IFR training, which was fun. We didn't take it all the way down to 600 feet, but got lined up and called it a day. And but just the precision of flying, the way they fly, everything is exactly on the numbers all the time. And so, it helps us GA pilots kind of get our act together when we fly with them and realize that, to be on the numbers as much as you possibly can. And so that was definitely a pleasure. And it's always nice to have another set of eyes. Here we are coming in for 2-2 in Springfield. And so over the crosswind, you can see we're kind of banked into the wind there a little bit. I like to get the rudder working early on so that you get used to having that configuration, so you're not having to at the last minute kick the rudder in. You're already very used to flying that way. And so see red over white on the indicators, and of course the dial in the middle There's the landing right there. Down the middle shows also. Oh, there we go. Okay, good, good. Got some vibration there, and that's in the camera mount. So awesome. All right. Well, thanks so much. Thank you, Joe, and God bless, and look forward to flying again soon. All right. Alrighty, so here we are back on the ground at the hangar. Had just some mild crosswind stuff. Actually saw a bald eagle, which was really cool on approach the first time. We'll see if I can point it out on the video for you. And everything is going well. Beautiful day, low wind, perfect flying day. Not very challenging, but there's a little bit of bump, so that was nice. And all right, we're gonna put some things away and go from there. I will add one thing, and that is the final walk around. That's today's lesson. When you're doing this thing yourself, the final walk around of the airplane is very important. Just before you get in, it's often skipped step, but it's the final walk around to make sure you took the tow bar off, and just one final look before you get up there. So safety is key. All right, please subscribe and like and all that good stuff. We sure appreciate it, and we'll keep trying to make these. Okay, thanks again.